Here we go. Greetings and salutations. This is Marini K. I want to do an update video on some stuff that I've been asked about lately. It is about 10 o'clock, but I wanted to get it done. I wanted to talk about my health journey, homeschool, homeschool, and hair. So we'll start with hair so I don't forget. First of all, this is about the only update. I've added some little beads to a volunteer lock, one that just kind of started on its own. Hope that helps a little bit. Y'all, I'm sorry, this is my webcam. That's all I have. So, and I added those two little beads. They're probably very temporary. Um, that's about it. I'm letting it do whatever it wants to. I washed it this morning. I shampoo about at least once a week, sometimes more. The second thing is homeschool. Somebody asked me how I started and why. I started homeschooling about 3 years ago. The reason for homeschooling my children, my oldest was reactive. My youngest was proactive. With my oldest, they were in a Montessori school, and I was okay with the program, but I wasn't too pleased with the system and with the teachers and things like that. The classrooms were overcrowded, which is the case in a lot of schools, and she had begun to be labeled. A lot of it was personality stuff. You know, you're not really allowed to talk. There's really no time or room or whatever for expression. So the children are just supposed to pretty much do what they're told. Well, that's not our genetic makeup. So I would get a lot of reports from the teacher as far as at the conferences telling me that she's talking a lot. And I asked the teacher, is she being disrespectful? She's like, no, she just talks a lot. I didn't tell my daughter this, but I told the teacher, I'm like, she comes from a family of talkers. We all talk a lot. So kind of let me know when she's being disrespectful. But of course I would tell my daughter, try to calm down a little bit, whatever. The last straw, however, was that I found out that she was touched inappropriately by a boy in class. The little boy had done it to somebody else. That mother was too embarrassed to report it, and I wasn't that kind of mama. I reported it. I did communicate threats, the entire nine. But it was a lot of things altogether. So anyway, I let them. My daughter was in third grade that year. My son was in kindergarten that year. With him, both of my children were well behaved. But for whatever reason, his class, because there were a couple of children who were very disruptive. So the children who were well behaved basically got ignored academically. So as long as they behaved, they got rewarded with being able to do the little leadership things, line leader or, helper or whatever. But academically, they were ignored because the children that didn't have the discipline, to be able to, behave, got the most attention during the academic activities. And so I noticed that he was falling behind. Long story short, we pulled both of them and brought them home. At first, I thought that I was going to do school at home. So, I had everything structured. I, was trying to mimic school and blah, blah, blah. I hated it. They hated it. Didn't last very long. So I went to the Love to Learn conference that they have here in Charlotte. And I decided to try deschooling, which basically means that you just like bump it. We just gonna let you kind of detox from school. Because one of the things I noticed was that they were no longer curious about anything. Well, my son's curiosity returned rather quickly because he hadn't been in the system that long, only 2 years. And pre-K and kindergarten is still a pretty free thinking time in school. My daughter, on the other hand, just when I said, "What do you want to learn?" Nothing. What are you curious about? Nothing. So basically we just played games. We played games, some little get to know you games. Little by little I learned about them, they learned about me, we learned about learning styles, we learned what we liked, what we didn't like. So it kind of went into unschooling. Anyway, long story short, too late. Um, we just do whatever works. Right now, we're doing more of a schedule. Although I'm not a scheduling type, um, um, so I do it on the days that it works. The days that it doesn't, we don't do it. But I've noticed that they do like the schedule. I think they like it because it's variety. Whatever we're doing, we only do for an hour. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you're finished with what it is. It only lasts an hour. If we choose, if all of us choose to continue something for longer, then that's fine. Because like during the lessons, if we veer off track, that's fine, because they're when children go off track and they go off topic, a lot of times it's because something that they want to know about. So you would be smart to follow them, in my opinion. So that's how our days go. If things come up that we would rather be doing, say around the holidays, if my mom asks us to come help her cook, we dump everything and go help her cook. Because I feel like they're learning a lot of lessons from interacting with, one, an elder, two, they're learning how to cook, they're learning family traditions, they're learning how to help, they're learning how to interact with people that are not in their age range, they're learning how to even cooperate with each other. They're learning how to put others before themselves. They're learning what community is. They're learning, all kinds of stuff. Um, not to mention math, science, things like that, because that's cooking. So the last thing is my journey to fitness. I'm so excited. Have you noticed? One chin. Well, maybe like a chin and a half, but it's almost gone. Um, so I told y'all, I think in one of those videos, that I bought it for a treadmill. I've been using it. I took 2 days, maybe 3 days off because I work all weekend. I homeschool during the week. I work all weekend. So I took 2 or 3 days off. I don't feel bad because I got up to like 2 miles a day. When I get frustrated, I've learned to channel frustrations by getting out there and walking it off. So one day I did like 3 miles. I go back and forth between 2 miles an hour and 3.5 miles an hour. I go between no incline up to 10 incline of 10, however I'm supposed to say that. But I love the treadmill. So my next thing that I'm passionately in love with and that I want to get is a weighted hula hoop. So I'm gonna get that next. And I've gone from 169 pounds, and that wasn't my heaviest. That was my heaviest this time. But 169 pounds. I finally broke 160, so I'm 158.8 pounds. So I was excited to not get on the scale, and then I wasn't in the 160s anymore because I'm 5'2". So I will be posting a follow-up picture on my blog, um, www.earthpriestess.blogspot.com. I'll be posting another picture. I posted my first picture, which was so humiliating. But I'll be posting another picture. What's my time at? Okay. I'll be posting another picture February 2nd, because that'll be a month, of what I look like now. I'm not quite as embarrassed to take this picture. I will be wearing the same outfit, so y'all can, really see. I hope y'all come visit me over there, like, and encourage me or something, because most of the time it's easy, but some days it's hard. I have gone back completely vegan. I was eating meat over the holidays, and it was not a good look. It was not a good experience for me. My issues with meat are not political. It's just I don't eat meat because my body seems to react better to me eating mostly vegetables. In the morning, I do fruits and vegetable juices or whatever, and then I do a heavier lunch, whatever I choose, and then at night, if I don't lose complete control, then I do, fruits and vegetables or just water. I think that's about it. But if you have any questions, let me know. Again, www.earthpriestess.blogspot.com. So I hope y'all come check me out and let me know if you have any questions about anything I said, and I'll do another video for you. Talk to y'all later. Bye.